Here's the uncomfortable truth. The men who give the most are usually the first to be discarded. You were told that if you're attentive, patient, sweet, and always available, she'll love you. Reality? Something very different happens. The men women secretly desire are not the ones begging for attention. They are the ones who control their own lives, their own emotions, and their own power. And here's the kicker. This isn't about romance. It's about perception, authority, and influence. And the man who masters this? He's magnetic without trying. Today, we're diving into the mind of one of history's most dangerous thinkers, Niccolò Machiavelli, the author of The Prince, to uncover how true power in relationships is built, and why being too nice is destroying your chances without you even realizing it. Section 1. The Myth of the Nice Guy. Let's start with the reality most men refuse to see. Being good isn't enough. Compassion, patience, attentiveness. These are admirable qualities, but in the world of attraction, virtue without strength is useless. Machiavelli wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." That doesn't mean cruelty. It means authority, self-control, and boundaries. Think about it. How many times have you texted her at 2 a.m. just to be polite? Changed your plans for her last minute? Over-explained yourself to avoid conflict? Every time you do this, you're lowering your perceived value. You're telling her, "I am available, my energy is yours." And here's the secret most men never grasp. Female desire is not born from male submission. It is born from silent emotional dominance. From the man who can love, but will not tolerate disrespect. Section 2. Power through emotional self-mastery. Machiavelli understood power because he studied human nature, and relationships are no different than politics. A man who controls his own emotions, who governs his reactions, instantly gains authority. Why? Because perception is everything. People don't react to what you are. They react to what they think you are. Practical example. She texts you late at night, knowing you have an early morning. The nice guy replies instantly. He is predictable, available, and transparent. The Machiavellian man pauses. Maybe he replies later, maybe the next day. He doesn't ignore out of cruelty. He ignores because his time is limited, his energy is scarce, and he cannot be bought with attention alone. Every interaction becomes an invisible negotiation of respect. And here's the brutal truth. The harder you try to impress her, the less she respects you. Section 3. Scarcity, mystery, and desire. Desire thrives on uncertainty. If she can always reach you, she will never value you. If she can predict your every move, your presence becomes invisible. Scarcity equals power. Mystery equals intrigue. Boundaries equals respect. Machiavelli wrote, "Men must be judged by appearances, for few see what you truly are, but many see what you seem to be." This is why the Machiavellian man never over-explains, never seeks validation, never begs. Practical example. She asks, "What are you looking for in a relationship?" The average man, "I want someone who loves me, who cares, who values me." The Machiavellian man, "I'm looking for someone who adds to what I already have. My peace is non-negotiable." The difference? One begs for approval. The other sets the standard. Section 4. The Art of Strategic Withdrawal. One of the most misunderstood tools of attraction is walking away. Not as punishment, but as proof of self-respect and independence. A man who can leave at any moment is never fully owned. He creates a presence that lingers, even when he is absent. Machiavelli's wisdom applies directly. He who depends on the will of another has already lost his freedom. Do you constantly adjust, apologize, or bend to maintain her attention? Then you have already lost. True attraction is provoked through risk, control, and unshakable presence. Not by flowers, long texts, or constant reassurance. This is the difference between a man who is loved and a man who is respected and desired. Section 5. Real-world Machiavellian examples. Let's bring this into reality. Two men ask the same woman out. One says, "Whenever you can, I'll adjust." The other, "I'm free Thursday from 7 to 9. Pick if it works for you." Who does she choose? The man who does not give himself away too easily. Scarcity makes presence powerful. Another example. She flirts with another man in front of you. The insecure man reacts with jealousy or drama. The Machiavellian man smiles, keeps composure, and lets the situation reinforce his authority silently. Every action is a statement of power, not manipulation, strategic presence, clarity, and emotional discipline.